the director from Bangladesh.
I'm from Bangladesh. Thank you. I must first congratulate WSIS for coming this far, 20 years. So when we had started 20 years before, I don't think that we really anticipated where we would be coming today, 20 years later. So back in 2016 or 2017 in Oxford, we had been devising the Oxford TMO framework, Oxford Vantage Point, connecting technology, markets, and organizations. At that point in time, we had been simply thinking about tech and AI or LLMs as an instrument. And we had been thinking about connecting markets to facilitate resolution of inchoate demands, demands which you know that exists, but you cannot really articulate, in an environment of institutional voids, which most of us in the base of pyramid markets carry forward with till today. Institutional voids coming out of colonial legacies, institutional voids which we have created, institutional voids which Mother Nature has created. 10 years later, almost 10 years later, 9 years later, 2025, what we see is a serious disconnect in the way that tech has grown. Tech S-curve is growing. The UN governance mechanism is where it is, and where the ambitions, aspirations, dreams, and nightmares of human individuals are. The disconnect between the people, the planet, and the ecosystems which are emerging are very vivid. I am the Director General for International Trade, Investment, and Technology. But here, I am here as an individual, a human individual. What do I see? Where do I see ourselves and our children, our grandchildren, and the many children of the Mother Earth in 10 years from today? WSIS plus 30, 10 years. I don't think any of our earlier timelines hold anymore. Back in 2020, we thought that tech transcendence would be happening somewhere in 2040, 2050. No, I think it has come down to 36 months to 48 months. I believe personally, and we have been writing about it from not only from the Bangladesh mission, but also from the Artificial Intelligence for Africa and other areas, that we need to seriously consider redefining our timelines. WSIS declarations, WSIS resolution for this year's, we must take into cognizance that in next 3 years' time, serious interventions are needed. Serious concentration is needed in the way that the guardrails are placed in. It's not only about guardrails, it's also about identifying who we are. Our identities are at stake. It's not only about money. We don't need money. Money is just an idea. What we need is an accreditation that we exist. We exist in the system which is coming up. And people in the BOP markets will not be replaced by the machines which will be coming. I'm not an anti-tech person. I'm a pro-tech person. But when I see the fears, I sense that the fears are legitimate. Those fears must be addressed. Tech markets organizations are there, but the finance and equity loops must also connect, reconnect. So the WSIS declaration, the WSIS final document, outcome document, which is coming up tomorrow, and particularly this seminar, I was listening eagerly to each of you who had been speaking, and I saw hope. This hope must transcend into epistemologies. Those epistemologies must then transcend into ontologies. Ontologies for the whole world. The UN must once again prove itself relevant to people. Not just a talk shop, but a real place to generate hope. And the hope which will be carried forward by the AI ecosystem which is coming up. Artificial intelligence is not an instrument. It's a life form. It's an emergent life form. And this must be recognized also by WSIS. That's my humble submission to you. And most importantly, I must profoundly thank each of you for the enormous contribution that you are making for this epistemologies to come through. One final bit of thing, I see that Wikimedia and others have come up with gifts. Unfortunately, I came very early this morning from Bangladesh, so I could not carry any gift with me. But I'll give one gift to you. I'll hand it over to the moderator. The first political economy book on blockchains, which has a chapter, an introductory chapter on the way of the future. Might be of interest to some of you. So I'll give the book to you. if you'd kindly circulate the book to everyone, maybe that would be gift from Bangladesh. So that's our humble gift.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you so much. That is so kind.